Already a GG at the end of it. Nice. I like it. And RandomEffekt saying it's a race to the wand, which is something I've said many times about this kind of seed, because I said in seed about a week and a half ago, the wand can determine the result of the race, and it did. So it is definitely a race to the wand. So very interesting starting location in the very lower left corner of the map here. No mirrored overworld today. We already found our wooden candle, so to speak. Where in Hyrule is Ganon San Diego? All of the people we talk to are going to say that until we pick up the book. I would probably get the book just to get rid of that statement.
And okay, so we got any roads at least.
Yeah, Eddie Roads are a good thing to find here, and that's not too bad. Away from almost, I missed where the original location was, but I see that one is up near in the Death Mountain area, another is in the Blue Ring Shop location.
Yep. I think a lot of learners like to, find the armor statue.
Ooh, graveyard.
Oh, nice place.
These are good Any roads. These are good.
Yeah, at least you got one towards the graveyard or Death Mountain. When you got one up in that area, it's better to know where to go. Definitely when you're starting in the bottom left area of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to have the Yeti roads like that, where they're spread out like that. I've seen a number of races where the Yeti roads are within 3 or 4 screens of each other. It's like, okay, why are you even here?
RandomEffekt dodging them Lionels right there. And we found level 1.
So, yeah, level 1, Act 1, as we're calling it here.
Can't really tell which quest it is. It might be second quest 1. But probably need to explore a little bit more to see. But of course we got nothing to attack with, no bombs, so we gotta come back here later.
Well, they have a candle, but it only does so much with one candle puff per screen.
Oh!
And we have a death for eatmysteel. Now, our reactions might be a little behind. The audio is a little bit off for us tonight. So we're going to try to not give you immediate reaction to something you're not seeing yet here. So we do have arrows on RandomEffekt side, it looks like. 99 rupees for those arrows. That's, I think that's just about as high as they can go, isn't it?
Just about. I think the max could be is 100 because
Exactly.
It's plus minus 20 of the regular price. So it's pricey.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, oh yeah, and there's Lost Hills for the last, or should I say the Deadwoods. A little close to Blue Ring Shop, but still not bad. Yeah, 199 is pretty expensive for those arrows, so hopefully we don't need to buy those, and we can use that money on something else today.
Yep. I would say you could use the money on hints, but you need to find a book to understand the old men, and we found level 3.
And level 3 is the second level that we found tonight, so we've now seen 1 and 3. 1 we couldn't really do much with, but 3, let's see, we have a Gleeok. That's not a really friendly sight. And that room was not worth clearing, apparently.
And I think this is second quest 1 to 6 by looking at the early shape of the early dungeon of 3.
I'm just thinking what the second quest one looks like. It would be a straight line. The first quest one is more of a... Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, second quest levels. There you go. There's something to look forward to here. Looks like RandomEffekt is now in the lower right. He's probably gonna check the coastline while he's down here checking this cave first.
We
There's
got
board
level
8.
8.
So that's our third level that we've located. Oh, whizzies!
And that was in Ganon's room.
Oh, super ropes. That's not good to see. That's just not good.
Nope, just gotta be careful.
Trying to get to the staircase. This could be a very, very very daunting task. He got it though, and it's a transport for all that effort. Ah well. And he's gonna come out and probably get blasted by Wizrobes. Was probably gonna happen here, or just see a room full of Tektites. That's all the way across the map. So let's speculate as to first or second quest level 8. I'm inclined to say second.
Yeah, by looking early on, I do think it is second quest 8.
I think it is second quest.
So we got full-blown second quest.
We hope you like your second quest dungeons and walk through walls, because you're going to get a buffet of them tonight.
Yep, there's only 3 levels, I believe, that does not have any walkthrough walls.
I believe you are correct. I believe it's level 1, 3, and 8, if I'm not mistaken.
1, 3, and I think it's 7.
It was either 7 or 8. I could be wrong on that one.
I believe it is 7 though. 1, 3, and 7.
I think you're right. Yeah, it is 7. Still clearing out a room of bats in level 6. So that's 4 of our levels that we found. 1, 3, 6, and 8 have all been found. No items yet. As you see, our item tracker is just completely blank right now. Well, we know one now. In level 6. Oh, hail the Lord Banana.
Yep.
Breakfast is ready.
And not having much of attack items, you at least could kill the keys with these. And any enemies that has 0 HP. Or stun enemies, which will help out.
Indeed. And RandomEffekt has found level 4, so there's another level that we can mark off of our list here. And he's an eatmysteel1 the layout of level 6. I'm sure he already knows he's in second quest dungeons here. Those are very far apart. Pretty good for transport staircase, but just RandomEffekt going back in level 4. He was trying to create a pathway, I think, and decide the bomb hole didn't work. Try walking through. Nope, didn't work. Level 4, by the way, is a very important level. We actually have 2 items in level 4 because it is second quest. So there will be 2 items here. Level 1 only has 1 item in it.
Yeah, and we just found a small secret. I think it was like, was it 1 ruby or something? Because I didn't catch it. It's very low, I believe.
Wow.
Medium.
Well, there's a 26. Yeah, there's a 26 for eatmysteel1, so unless he picked up a ruby from an enemy somewhere, I would agree it might have been 1. The math adds up.
Well, we know not to spin it in one place. Yep, okay, there we go. He just found out a small, which is a 1.
Ah, the beautiful 1 rupee secret. And 26 for the medium. This is not really that good at all. So we're gonna have to see what the large secret is. If it's anything in the range of 50 or 60, we could have the. Oh, that's a. Didn't he? I just realized as I look at the replay that Eatmysteel took a really bad sword death there for the Stalfos. But we could have a case where we have a poverty seed, so it's going to be really interesting what the large secret is when we get to that.
Yeah, with this being second quest full, level 4 will have 2 items in it instead of normally level 1.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Okay, I didn't catch it. It's like, okay, 2 items.
RandomEffekt is looking at this very annoying room of Tektites, pancakes, and shielding brutes. Got through the dark nut. Not going to be so easy to get through the pancake, though. He's trying to... Nope, that didn't work. Tried to take a damage boost to get through, but the other pancake came along and he was cornered.
Nope, and pancakes likes to, well, smother you to death sometimes. Got no weapon to kill him with, hit him with.
Yes, yes.
So up an A, you have to.
In America, you eat pancakes. In Hyrule, pancakes eat you.
Pretty much. Let's try this again. At least there's only one pancake in a way.
Well, the other
Nice
one's down
damage
there.
boost.
This could be bad. Oh, he got through and took it down.
Well, a good effort though.
Yeah, I'll give him an E for effort. Eatmysteel is doing an Armos item check here, it looks like. I don't think we've seen an Armos item yet. We do have a confirmation on tracker that the ladder item, the coast item, is the bow. That will be important.
Oh. Yep. Once you find that ladder, wherever that will be, you could go out there and just claim your pretty much free bow.
Yeah, it's a free bow. Nothing wrong with that. You just have to... Oh boy. Oh boy. I think if he tried to burn his way through the damage boost off the fire to get through the light, that would have made more sense. But RandomEffekt is spending a lot of time on this light. I wonder if he'd be better off at this point if he goes to a different level, because there is obviously a ladder block right here. So it might be better if he tries going somewhere else to see if he can make progression elsewhere. He's more concerned with getting 2 items here, but he's trying to get through rooms he may not be able to navigate through at this point with what he has.
Yeah, Eatmyself's buying a couple packs of bombs. Really cheap bombs.
He's doing that boost I just mentioned there, and I get... Oh, the Dark Nut turned around at just the wrong time. He can't finish this unless he gets lucky. They're going to move.
No,
Get out of the way! Get out of the way, Tektite! You're in the way.
He gets
made
in.
It.
It's
It is
a
an
red
item.
ring.
It is the red ring! Oh, that could be worth it. But now he has to avoid the bats. This is going to be very, very awful in a hurry if he gets... Okay, he got it.
Nice. Nicely done by RandomEffekt. But now he's blended in with this level.
Congratulations, you are now the same color as the level. Continue.
And Eatmysteel does go to level 3.
And as you see, you can see it very clearly now from the way he got hit by the Tektite, the trap there. He took hardly any damage compared to what he did before, because that red ring pretty much quadruples your damage.
Yep.
Or your shield, I should say. Not your damage, but your shielding. So you can take pretty much 4 times as much damage.
And during his stat, Eatmysteel is using... You know, just using his... this boomerang to stun Tektites and try to get them together so he could use one bomb to kill multiple.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with it so far, but this last spider is not cooperating, so he's just going to kill the ones that are there. He'll use another bomb on that one because it's being a pain.
Of course!
Oh, of course it's behind a locked door. That's exactly where it should be. Right behind a locked door.
Of course, you find with a compass, tells you the Triforce. Oh, there's the next room. Game.
Compass gave the hint. Go to the next room. And of course, didn't give you a key to do it. So, you know. I bet you would love to use one of the 3 keys that RandomEffekt has right now.
Just take your opponent's keys. That would be nice.
The grave did not move. So, I think at this point we can conclude that if the feat of strength is required, the feat of strength is required.
And because the other grave is a warp. So... Oh! 54! On a large secret! Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, given that we just found 9 heart bombs, or 9 rupee bombs, why did I say 9 heart bombs? 9 rupee bombs, it's a good thing that's the case, because this is a poverty seed.
126 and 54.
126 and 54. This is, I would pretty much almost want to call that unacceptable. And 98 for the meat in this shop. I'm going to assume that's the expensive meat, because there's usually a grade D variety somewhere else that you can give to the Korea.
Yep. But have we found out what the door repair is?
I'm going to try to see if we can get that as soon as we have an eyeball on it. I haven't seen it yet. RandomEffekt, by the way, did take another heart there. With the poverty seed, I would just put the medicine in my pocket at this point, to be honest with you.
Yeah, with that heart, I'd... Ooh, another secret, and it's medium.
26 more.
He does have a 100% chance of getting the White Sword Cave item. Could be anything. It could be a pack of bombs, even.
Yeah, it's going to be important that they buy whatever they need when they need it, though, because when those door repairs come up, it's going to, if they're really big numbers, it's going to take all their money away, and that's not good. 2 door repairs could potentially wipe out that large secret.
Oh, nicely done there by eatmysteel1.
Very nice bomb, yeah.
All but one.
Very good bombing there.
And for a heart container at that, so up to 6 hearts, guaranteed the white sword item. Of course, there's no sword, so it could be anything from a pack of bombs to anything that we might need to progress.
And just for clarification on the pack of bombs, that is our white sword in the in this flake set.
Yep, we got rid of the bomb upgrades of 2, so you can still go buy the bomb upgrades from the old men somewhere.
We have another room full of Gurias here, and he kills half of them and goes through and grabs a key. So he kills another one. He goes back up.
And RandomEffekt gets a book.
He kills another one, and he's out of bombs. That's why he's doing this, by the way. So there's the last one spawning all the way down there. He's going to kill that, and block does not push. No success. Moving on.
Game.
Creeps.
We knew that.
Apparently we have the book. Did RandomEffekt get the book?
Yes, the book was the white sword item.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Good call. So Goma creeps with the boomerang. Yeah, we figured that out. Was that the only hint he purchased?
Yeah, he didn't have enough. He might
Well,
buy
there's a
another
lovely
hint
54
now.
for him. That'll afford one hint. Oh shoot. Yeah, one hint. It doesn't even afford that last hint.
Oh, feat of strength is required.
That means that the silver arrow is in a level, and we're going to need the power bracelet to access that level.
But it could be any level, just about, except for 6.
Well, we've already seen 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So it would have to be level 2, level 5, level 7, or level 9.
Well, it can't be level 2 because, well, eatmysteel is right in there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't notice he was in level 2. Yes. So 5, 7, or 9 is power bracelet locked at this point.
Knowing a randomizer, I would say level 7.
Yeah, that would just make sense. It has to be level 7. But we can't mark that off yet, obviously. We have to get a confirmation of that. There's a Triforce for level 3 for RandomEffekt, but he hasn't picked it up yet. He's going to go pick up the map because, you know, a map is always useful.
Yep, map
it does give us
3.
a visual confirmation, that second quest levels. So, there you go.
Yep, the level 3. The L in Zelda.
I think it's meant to be ocarina music, because that's a note, and then you got a little whole note over there on the left. Which is kind of out of place, because the other levels up to level 5 are all letters. And Eat My Steel has gone into Act 1. Action!
Let's see, is this, well, of course, it's a staircase.
The transport will take us over to the left side. It has to. Oh, hi, Wizzy. Let's through, please. Thank you.
And I believe, isn't it level 3, the floor drop in second quest?
Yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah, there it is.
The
rod. That is an item we want.
Yes, it is. And RandomEffekt does know where that Triforce is, so he's gonna go back and hunt down that Triforce.
He's gonna kill this Gleeok just to show that the rod is a very powerful tool to use to kill enemies. And to see if there's a key there, which there wasn't, which is $5. Which is useful given this is a poverty seed.
Oh look, the compass in the room before the Triforce. But I think we've kind of known that from earlier.
We saw that already from Eat My Steel, yeah.
Yeah, level 3 is really short in second quest.
It is thankfully short, yeah. If you start in the middle of that level, then you can go to just a few rooms and you're done. My Steel is traversing more of Act 1, dealing with some lovely, those are land molas here. Or no, mini moldarms. Those are moldarms.
Yep. They can be rude sometimes.
Oh, we have the bunnies. Don't pet the bunnies.
Nope. Bunnies are evil. I think the only person that probably could get away from petting bunnies is probably Saber, because it's just bunnies, probably. They left loose.
And RandomEffekt meets the shoot room. Fun fact about second quest shoot rooms, by the way. They are one-way staircase drop-off locations. If you were to push the middle block in some of those rooms, the block will push and the staircase will appear on the other side of the chute, so you literally cannot access it.
Nope. But yeah, on the left side and you push the block, you probably could get to the center by clipping, but that's about it.
RandomEffekt tried to get 2 bombs out of the bomb drop, didn't get to it in time. Oh, there's level 4 for Eat My Steel. I think that's the first time he's found that level.
Yep. If he could get around a few of these enemies later, he'd be happy to get his reward in here.
We're now up to 7 hearts, so there we go. That was RandomEffekt just picking up one in the as a drop prize. Oh, lots of bunnies here, and boy, we want that free bow right now, don't we?
Definitely.
Now, the thing about the seed being a poverty seed, though, that's going to lower the usefulness of the bow, because you have to have rupees to fire the bow. If it's a poverty seed, that means that the little bit of money you need to buy stuff is not going to be able to be used to fire arrows. This is going to be a seed where the bow is not going to get a lot of use, even if we do pick it up well before the end of the seed. It's only going to be used maybe on the odd Gomer or something. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money on it.
Yep, eatmysteel kind of walked into that trap on accident, so. RandomEffekt, going to check the staircase, and we
Ooh.
got.
We got a
Raft.
potentially useful item. It only goes to 2 rooms in Hyrule, or 2 screens in Hyrule, and one of them could have a level, but given that we have 3 levels left to find, one of them is behind a power bracelet. The odds are very low, but it is still there.
Yep. In a seed like this, a recorder probably, or even a power bracelet, is more apt to be required because you got more checks with them too.
That's right. We know it's required from a hint.
Yep. So I believe there are 9 power bracelet spots on the overworld.
I don't think it's that many. What I remember is that there were 4 power bracelet spots, and they were all originally the warp staircases. There may be a couple others, but I'm not sure offhand.
I know there's a lot more. I let somebody in chat give the answer if they know how many power bracelet spots there are in Mixed Quest.
Someone just made a suggestion in chat that we should have a Zelda 1 and Link to the Past combo randomizer. That would be hilarious.
And eatmysteel did get his lovely red ring out of 4.
He'll be very happy with that. He doesn't have to worry about defense and trying to budget for a blue ring he can't afford. And now he's just dealing with the bubbles. More bunnies. Why do bunnies have to fight? Oh, grabs. And the compass is picked up and go north, but he's not going to do that yet. He's item hunting.
Yep. The item in 1 is in a staircase, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. He might still meanwhile finds a transport.
Unfortunately, having a 1 with the book, you got that fire at the end, so that's going to increase the value of the 1 just a little, but the 1 is required no matter what.
Yeah, you have to have the wand to beat Ganon. Oh, look, Triforce. You have to have the wand to beat Ganon, otherwise you can't finish the seed, obviously. And it's a case of which evil would you rather deal with? Would you rather deal with not knowing where anything is, like hint-wise, or would you rather have the fire on the end of your wand attack? It's really a difficult decision to have to choose between those. So sometimes you'll find runners find out where the book is and realize, oh, you know what? I don't have to pick that up yet. I can save, I can pick that up, I can go read the hints, and I can reset. And I got my information. But then it's a little bit of time loss depending on where that book is. So very often the book might end up either just not getting picked up because runners are like, no, it's not worth coming back to pick that up, so I'm just going to go without hints because I don't want the fire appearing. It's just too much for some runners to want to handle, and I can understand why.
And it depends how late you find a 1 or a book.
Correct.
Mainly the book.
If you get both early, you might have a little bit more to say. Oh, look at the Wizard Room. Oh, look at the magic key.
Nice, any key. That's one of the items in 8.
Question: is the book too hot to handle? I'll take a rain check on that. And by the way, we are getting 4-letter names uttered in chat for the magical key being in level 8. This room is not fun.
Wizzies.
Oh, he may break for it. He's trying to get away. He wants to walk through the wall. Let me through the wall, he says. Let me through. Don't do this, bro. Come on.
It's not even a walkthrough.
Question in chat: what's the disadvantage of getting the book? You'll see when RandomEffekt, that fire that you just saw off of the end of his wand. He's going to probably fire it again here. There's the fire right there under him. That's the disadvantage. And there's his Triforce.
The one beam, I believe, does 2 hit points of damage, while the fire on the wand does 1.
Yeah, the direct impacts with the wand are very deadly, apparently, compared to the fire that spews from it. Doesn't make sense, but... Oh, Ganon's room.
Just kill a few enemies, respawn the room, and see what enemies basically take priority.
And his goal is to not see wizards take priority. Meanwhile, we're going to sail to save the princess and find that the cave is a medicine shop, so not required there.
And Wizzies are prioritized. And beefy.
Darn it, Wizzies.
Yeah, beefy Wizzies.
Oh, hi, Goma. Ladder block Goma. And RandomEffekt, knowing this is a poverty seed, picks up the potion. Doesn't want to have to deal with buying medicine later at most likely inflated prices of 50 and 80 respectively. Just random guess because you know high roll.
Or no, in high roll it would be 30 and like 86 or something like that.
Or 52 and 55. Anyway, enough about Wizrobe stock prices. About medicine stock prices. Let's move ahead and by the gambling district. Aquamenus awaits with the Triforce. Thank you. And yes, that is not a hint. That is a message, but still. Oh, we found bombs. That's the White Sword location in level 8.
So level 8 had an indicate and a pack of bombs.
And RandomEffekt will shoot his eye out. Yeah.
Well, it costs you money to shoot an arrow, but we got no bow, so we can't really do that now. He's gotta be careful.
Apparently they're all out of the Tingaloomigo. Darn it, I'm still waiting for that.
Yep, there's the bow.
And there's your 1 rupee secret for RandomEffekt. Don't spend all in one place. Oh wait, it's only 1 rupee. You have to spend it in one place.
I like to make a payment of a quarter of a ruby.
I'm sorry, please go back to the bank and you must withdraw at least 1 rupee.
Yeah, RandomEffekt is back in level 6.
Oh, it's always fun when you have a ladder block key. I'm sure I'll be happy to know that's not a Triforce, though.
Speaking of Triforce, there's the one in level 3, eatmysteel1 side.
Oh, this room.
If he might still sticks around, he's going to be really happy to pick his item up here. No more boomerang strats. After this.
He needs to go to the staircase, though. This is not going to give it to him.
You guys go down one and left from here.
Go left to reach the next part of the seed. Oh, Dig Dogger block.
Hi, Dig Dogger.
This is a good seed.
Well, what kind of music Dig Dogger wants to play? Right, well, we don't know until we find stuff.
So, let's see. If eatmysteel is going to try the staircase, yes, he will. This is what you call one of those god rooms. The staircase is in the Triforce room. Who knew?
Yep. Just go down after you leave.
Just ignore the whizzies and go kill 2 spiders, and you're going to be a very happy man.
It'd be worth a bomb or two.
So, one of the, let's just say, RandomEffekt's file names for those who came late, and I'm surprised he's resetting the room and not using just not using 2 bombs here. He doesn't want to waste it, apparently. RandomEffekt's file names for those who came in late were Race to the Wand. He was the first to the wand, and he's already completed 3 Triforces. eatmysteel just got his wand, so that should help eatmysteel quite a bit with his future combat here. He's going to have to do a little bit to catch up here against a very seasoned runner in RandomEffekt.
Basically, both racers does have the same items, except for RandomEffekt does have a raft, and of course, eatmysteel does have a wooden boomerang, known as Lord Banana, and does get his first Triforce at about just under the 37-minute mark.
Yes, Lord Breakfast, as I like to call it.
eatmysteel
go
avoiding
ahead.
puppies. Yeah, I was saying eatmysteel was avoiding some puppies with lasers. Gets another heart container. Makes that 9.
RandomEffekt comes upon the beautiful Dig Dogger block in level 6 and is thinking, am I really going to need the whistle here?
If we find a recorder, which I presume we will, probably need it as well, what tune can we get if any of these runners actually decided to randomize the tune?
We can get Mary Had Little Lamb, we can get Jingle Bells, we can get Final Fantasy music.
Rainbow Road. I've had that in a seed before.
We will spare you trying to hum the tune.
I've had the Jetsons on one seed that I never got to listen to because I never found a recorder.
I think I might have been calling that one, actually.
It's
I've
like,
never seen Jetsons on a seed.
Like, oh, I want to listen to that. But nope. And Triforce number 4 from number 6 for RandomEffekt.
And have we seen a cheap meat shop yet, just in case a bait block is required?
I don't think we have. That could be the rare shop, which is somewhere in Hyrule.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Hyrule, just could be up in vanilla level 9 for second quest for all we know.
Yeah, it could be power bracelet blocked as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, RandomEffekt shoots his eye out again.
Keep shooting his eye out. Keep shooting his eye out. He might be blind afterwards.
So it brings a new meaning to the term blind run.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's not a burn spot in this time.
Now, the Canada Row burning attempts will sometimes fail. This one, however, is successful and results in a 99 rupee arrow shop once again. And there's another one right next door. Or rather, across the corner. Oh, thanks, Lionel. One random skeleton by the lake. eatmysteel is not going to be happy to deal with the fact that he cannot pick up that key. He has the any key, though, so I guess he's okay with that.
And, well, shot his eye out for a ruby.
That's an impressive shot for 1 rupee.
Expensive keys, though. But I think that's one of the cheaper keys you could get, 67 rubies.
That actually would be, yeah. So for those joining us late, we're 41.5 minutes into a second round upper bracket matchup between RandomEffekt and eatmysteel. One of these runners will proceed to the third round. And in the third round, take a quick peek on the bracket, which I've now lost it. The winner will have to face either Dig Shake or Roost Slugs in the next round in a game also yet to be played. Whereas the person who loses that matchup is going to move down to the lower bracket and face another opponent who is also facing elimination. So this is a double elimination bracket that we are playing in here.
Yeah.
For those, go ahead.
Yeah, I was agreeing with that. I was seeing who they face in a constellation.
And in the and just leading to this bracket, by the way, there was a 4-week Swiss round under a different flag set where the swordless motive was introduced with bomb upgrades replacing the swords, which was a very nice touch. So that was a that 4-week Swiss period determined the seedings for this phase of the tournament.
Yep. By looking at it, the loser of this will be going up against Sid Crusher.
So I'm sure he is watching to see who his opponent will be. And RandomEffekt goes to level 8. So, takes a look at his map to remind himself how much of it he's exploring. He's just explored a couple of L-shaped corners.
Yep, in second quest, level 7 and 8 are 2 big spirals.
That is absolutely correct. The level 7 one is starts out mostly spiral, and at some point turns into a 3x3 square before ending in a little bit more spiral. Level 8 is, like you all said, it's also a spiral, but it starts along the entire right column, goes along the entire top row, goes into a 2-column wide continuation, and spirals into its finish.
Oh, hi, Rizzies.
There is the magical key for RandomEffekt. He'll be happy to change that 3 into a letter.
Yep, the 3 to an A. All you could eat keys.
I love having A keys. It means that you can just use B keys on C keys and C doors, and keep your A keys.
Can we just transform the key into like Zelda 2 or something, and use the key there?
Something like that. Sticking with the current race, RandomEffekt has a Triforce from level 8. That is 5 Triforces for him, according to our tracker. So, eatmysteel still has a little bit of work to do to come back in this seed. RandomEffekt goes back into level 8. Looks like he is further digging items out of here.
Yeah. And to know him, the second item in 8 was if I can remember. I know he's seen it.
I'm trying to remember too.
The bomb pack.
Oh yeah, it was the White Sword bombs. That's right.
How could I forget that? And I just noticed eatmysteel was also in level 8, hunting down the Triforce.
Triforce of glory for eatmysteel.
I don't think we've seen any red bubbles around.
We haven't seen a lot of them, that's for sure.
Because
they're all gonna be hanging out at level 9. You just know that.
Yep.
RandomEffekt goes to pick up the bombs and then realizes, oh wait, I didn't need those.
Oops.
I'm gonna assume there was a meme involved with that.
Yeah, I believe in this flag set, the red bubbles, I believe they reverse your controls. Unless it's set to randomize.
That is absolutely correct. They do revert your control or invert your controls in some fashion. They do change your controls around. So if you're used to pushing left, right, up, down, you're gonna suddenly be pushing right, left, down, up.
Yeah, that bomb upgrade, ew. Just a couple
over. How much did that cost?
Like 102, I think, for a pack of 2.
So you charged me $51 per space in my bomb bag. You greedy person, merchant, you. And that is in a poverty seed. We got a 2-bomb upgrade for 102 rupees in a poverty seed.
Ew.
Oh shoot. The shoot is still there.
I can see myself seeing what item could drop here, because I believe there's a possible item drop. And nope.
And what do you get when you take ropes and you make them flash? You get super ropes! Dongo dwells with the raft. Thank you. And a nice little stab with the wand by RandomEffekt, who already has the raft.
Yeah, I think the old man deserves that.
I'm inclined to agree.
And we're still missing, I believe, levels 5 and 7 and 9. They're still hiding. Hi, Triforce. RandomEffekt almost got right-forced.
Yeah, that was close. That will be his 6th one when he goes back to pick it up. Meanwhile, eatmysteel, insert your ticket here, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I believe RandomEffekt is looking for the 2nd item in level 4. Nope, not going to be that way.
Finds the lovely ladder block. Now, the ladder is not required to complete the level and get the Triforce, because the RandomEffekt obviously has it already, and both items. So the ladder is not required here. This could be one of those rare seeds where the ladder may not be required. But I'm trying to remember if we saw a spot where it was earlier.
Yep, it's a very low chance that you'll get a seed that is ladderless.
It'd be very, very rare, exactly. And eatmysteel finding his level 8 Triforce. He now has 3 on the board.
Because I think we only had a few ladderless seeds throughout Swiss. Because I had one match where I never found a ladder and beat it.
eatmysteel is welcome to Act 4, whereas RandomEffekt is on board for. The only difference? A couple letters.
Oh yeah, okay, it's 100 rupees, not 102.
Okay, so it was 100, okay. And I saw that in chat too, I didn't want to, go back to that for a moment there, but it looks like still 50 rupees per space of the bomb bag. That is a lot of money.
Yeah. And oh yeah, the ladder is required because we got that bow on that coast.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. Thank you, chat.
Yep, thanks for the chat. See, without chat, who knows where we go with commentary.
Oh, we have a red candle in level 4. Wait,
And random
yeah,
effects.
that's 2 items. I was about to say, wait, that doesn't make sense, but no, it's 2 items in level 4, so yeah, that does make sense.
And random effect does take it. Upgrade your candle to a super candle. Unlimited uses on the screen.
Meanwhile, Eat My Steel is asked once again, where in Hyrule is Ganon in San Diego? I would suggest he's in the entrance to World. Chat is currently congratulating themselves. Ooh, RandomEffekt gets like, but gets out of it with a rod. And he gets his Triforce.
Yep, they're down to 2 Triforces remaining, but we can't worry about Triforces right now because we gotta worry about where these 2 levels are.
Well, one is behind a power bracelet, one of them.
Yep.
But that could be level 9 for all we know.
And I think this is we've checked the casino corner, what I like to call.
I think that's what the community calls it too, actually.
Yeah, I believe it is. Because I think I got it from the community.
RandomEffekt shoots his eye out again. And is now in the lower left. He transitioned down there in a hurry. I think that's where you start, though, so he obviously went down there to start over.
And this
Those
line
vinyls are being very nasty. Ugh.
There's something in Death Mountain. I've sensed that now.
There's never a cab when you need one, apparently. I wouldn't know. I don't need a cab.
Let's see. Is this a level?
This is a
It's
level.
level 5.
It is not power bracelet locked either. That means level 7 or level 9 has to be power bracelet locked, and that is where our silver arrows are most likely hanging out.
Have we found the item in level 1?
Chat? Of course, for a live chat, if you're watching this on YouTube, we have a live chat here, and you're welcome to come join us for a live race anytime. Watch live with us and chat with everyone else.
Because we know for a fact that the power bracelet cannot be, in 9.
We're getting a comment of no in chat, so apparently level 1 item was not found. And we also have someone asking, who would buy a Tingle Amiibo? Don't you dare question the Tingle Amiibo. It is the best Amiibo ever.
Heck, I will buy one because of Tingle. You want to shoot him half of the time?
Everyone wants a Tingle Amiibo. There we go. Someone who would buy it. Good. Good.
Hey, at least we're not the only ones, I don't think, so... We need a Tingle Club. And that's a Transport in 5. So either, based off of what I'm seeing here, well, we need to find where level 7 is, if we can find it. But...
Well, you said earlier that you think it's power bracelet lock. It is now 50-50 that it could be power bracelet lock.
3 items, I think it is power bracelet lock, so I think they're croissant is in either here or in 1, but I'm thinking it might be in 1.
I'm trying to think of complex ways that the silver arrows may not be in whatever level is power bracelet locked. Go with me on this for a second. Let's assume that the bow is needed to get to the power bracelet. So that dig dogger block we saw, and I don't think it can be in this case, but just something like a dig dogger block. I don't think this is the case for this seed, but if you were to need to use the power bracelet to get to a level to get the ladder, to get to the bow, which would then get you to the silver arrows, I believe that would still be considered a feat of strength is required for the silver arrow. Correct?
Good question. Because to my knowledge... To my knowledge, I think it's talking about the items in that said dungeon.
I think so too, but I'm just... okay, it does specifically refers to a power bracelet block. That is being confirmed by Gino's, one of our top tier runners here in the tournament. So, but that is... yes, Fury, I am trying to turn this into a progressive fetch quest. Can you blame me for that?
Imagine the logic behind that then. Oh dear. And I play a lot of randomizers myself.
I apologize for bringing my Link to the Past nightmare scenarios into this. I can't help it. It's fun. Now where's the pedestal already?
And then you got your Ocarina of Time. That opens too much logic.
Oh, I'm not even gonna try and bother with that one. And we are getting a clear look at the letter Z here. It needs to fill out just a little bit more. A few rooms on top, one on the bottom. But we're getting a good look at it.
You know what I'm thinking? You find a power bracelet back in 1. You find 7 to get your silver arrows, but you gotta go to level 9 to go get the ladder, to leave, to get the bow to go back to 9.
Yeah, you have to go... Well, oh yeah, the ladder could be a 9. That... Oh, this is interesting. If the ladder block is on the silver arrows in 7, and you need to use the ladder to get to the bow as well. I like the way you think, sir.
Or find a recorder in 9 as well, and go back to 7 that has your silver arrows recorder blocked. That is power bracelet blocked. Double dip 9. That's what I want to see.
Okay, apparently I'm being grounded for saying I like the way you think. I don't know, but...
I had to come up with bad logic. Or good logic. Or is it good logic? It's probably bad for the runners.
I'm just gonna say yes.
Apparently you have to roll...
No, I wasn't gonna call that one out.
I think I've only rolled 1 seed in this tournament. It was interesting.
So taking a look at the rupee counts, given this is a poverty seed, this is very useful information. RandomEffekt is running on a 98 rupee count, which is one of the higher counts I've seen in this race. And eatmysteel is running on a 67. He decides, after much contemplation, eatmysteel, to pick up the book, and he may try to shop for hints.
Did we find both hint shops?
I thought we only found one. Maybe we found a second one somewhere.
But we only read 2 of the hints, because where eatmysteel is now, if you go one south, well, there's your hint shop right there. But let's see if eatmysteel will go in and buy a hint or
That is a hint shop. He has enough money, I think, to buy 2 of the hints himself. He may buy one of the hints that we have not seen. 119. Actually, yeah, he's 1 short of buying all 3 hints.
Oh. And he saves.
He might be intending to go look at those hints and get his money back. And he'll pick up a rupee on the way somewhere.
And RandomEffekt gets a Triforce at a level 5.
That is 7 Triforces for RandomEffekt. He's got a stranglehold on this race, but keep in mind, anything can happen in the Great Equalizer. And that's what we call level 9. And if we have ladder blocks for the silver arrows, and you have to get that ladder in 9, oh boy. So we're over in, I believe this is called the Forgotten Spot, am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, I think the Forgotten Spot is close by.
Oh, that might be one near the lake, actually, now that I think about it.
Yep, these river spots can be bombed. So let's see.
Look at this, eatmysteel is buying the hints. Defeat the strength of the silver, we know that. He's going to buy hint number 2 for 42 rupees now.
Which...
Eok lurks with the red ring. Well, that's old information. That doesn't help us. And we know the third hint, which is the boomerang. So he's not going to be happy with any of those hints. He's definitely going to get his money back. Yep, there's the retry.
Like, nope, I want my money back.
I ain't paying for that garbage. And now, of course, he's stuck with the book, which now he has the permanent ring of fire.
And he's going to just get back to Death Mountain. I would explore Death Mountain a bit.
RandomEffekt, meanwhile, shoots his eye out again. And eatmysteel did that for the first time recently. There is level 7. Was that the power bracelet block?
I don't think so, because I don't think we found a power bracelet. So level 9 is power bracelet blocked.
No, that was not a power bracelet screen. We are confirming. I didn't catch the screen. It was. So we are getting a confirmation that the power bracelet will unlock level 9. That narrows down the search for level 9 significantly, because we know that the power bracelet has to unlock level 9. Now, I'm sure the runners have figured that out too, but just in case they have not, we'll explain. And if I'm figuring that out, chances are they've figured it out. The reason we are confirming that the power bracelet, or I should say that the level 9 has to be unlocked by the power bracelet, is because we got a hint that the silver arrows require a feat of strength. The feat of strength is required to get the silver arrows. Since we have found the first 8 levels, we now know that not only is level 9 blocked by the power bracelet, but level 9 also has those silver arrows that require the feat of strength to get to level 9. That's why our mini tracker in the lower left corner has now been updated to show the silver arrows in level 9.
Yep. But we still... Okay, so we're missing our power bracelet to access level 9, and we're missing our ladder to get our access to our bow. You know what, chat? Make your guesses is where is this ladder going to be in?
I'm starting to think that ladder's required. And I'd say at this point it pretty much has to be in level 7, doesn't it? Either that or if we haven't found the item in 1. What was the armor's item, by the way? Did we see that?
I don't think we have.
Oh, maybe the armor's item was a heart container. That's what our tracker
never mind.
was saying. That's why it's not marked on the tracker. Makes sense.
And see, I didn't see it. That makes sense. So, you got levels 1, 5, 7, and 9 where your ladder could be in.
Yeah, pretty much. Both the items in level 8 were items that we don't track.
Yeah, we're just over an hour. If you guys haven't, give both of these runners a follow, because they are putting a good show on for you guys.
That they are for sure, and the links are in chat. Our tracker Mort79 went ahead and brought those up in chat for anyone who wants to follow those runners. Anyone watching our VOD on YouTube, just go to twitch.tv and put either runner's name in the after the slash following that will get you to their channels. You can go chat with them and thank them for running these wonderful races for us.
Yep.
As well as watching what they do normally on their stream, of course. And while we're at this, make sure to follow our tracker Balmore79, who is doing the button clicking. Has done a lot of button clicking for this tournament. Thank you for that. And also, my co-commentator Sharky2107, give him a follow as well on his.
Yep. And give Cyclone a follow as well, because without helping out with commentary, who knows where solo commentary will go.
Yeah, I've done solo commentary once on something, and it was just quick filling in because there was no commentary on something. But doing solo commentary is challenging.
Yes,
there was another time I did it for Super Mario World, and that was actually really fun. I like that one.
Yeah, I've done solo commentary on a SMB3 randomizer 4-ray race. Oof, that's really tough to do.
Anyway, enough talk about our commentary experiences. We found the ladder in level 7. I had a feeling it was going to be in level 7 after I did say that. I didn't know if it was true or not, but I did say it was probably there. So there it is.
Now, RandomEffekt's probably going to get his Triforce and head to the coast to get his up.
All he needs now is to poke his eye out again, but get that bow, and then he really can poke his eye out.
Yep, about 161 times right now.
That's 161 very hard pokes.
You probably won't have an eye afterward.
And now we're commenting in chat, and this is going in. I think this is calling out to Redbird Grad here. The spice rack has been located. The race can now get spicy, or I call it saucy.
RandomEffekt is exploring Death Mountain.
I thought he was up here already.
I see.
Level 5. He is item hunting for the power bracelet.
Oh, so since he was closer to 5, he decides to go to level 5 real quick.
I wonder if he finds the recorder, whether he will pick it up or not.
I hope he does.
We're getting confirmation from another runner that yes, he absolutely will, which will be good because we get to play Name That Tune that way too. Yeah, the references for travel time, so yeah, I figured that. Oh, that was a nice shot by the gorilla there.
Don't his boomerang probably try and poke RandomEffekt's eye out or something.
Yeah, he shot his eye out. Of course.
Let's see what this is.
Staircase.
What part of the Z does it lead to? Near the top. Okay. Hi, Red Bubbles. Haven't seen you all day, or haven't been paying attention.
Very nice to see those red bubbles. You know, we were missing them. They had to be there somewhere. We have to have them bird control somewhere.
This could be the item.
Nope, it isn't.
Oh yeah, 5 has
he wants to rule out this room before. Oh, another transport. So now we know where the transport staircase goes. This is not the item. Nope, it's the item. It's the power bracelet. At this point, call. 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 55 seconds. RandomEffekt is pretty much in go mode because all he has to do is go to level 9 and look for the silver arrows. So and after he gets the bow off the coast. So he's good to go at this point. So we're going to wait until he picks up the bow, and then we'll start talking about level 9, because that's when we're going to go into what is going to happen there. Now, Eat My Steel is still working on Act 7 right now. He has 5 Triforces now, but keep in mind that even though he only has 5 Triforces, he's going to get the ladder in here too, by the way, somewhere. Forget which room it was in. But, oh, look at this. RandomEffekt is clipping over the coast. Very nicely done. So, Eat My Steel can still come back in the Great Equalizer level 9. RandomEffekt is going to look for level 9 right now. We know it's under a power bracelet spot. We know there are 4 of those in the world that normally are the take any caves. Probably one of those. So since we are going to level 9, do you want to explain, Sharky, what it is they're going to be looking and listening for?
Yep, for level 9, first, we want to find where Zelda is located. And speaking of level 9, we just found level 9. So we want to find a single shutter door that does not open when you kill all the enemies, which signifies Zelda. We want to hear a loud roar that be adjacent to where you are, which will be, well, Ganon be located. You also got a few old men saying, could give you possible hints of what quadrant Zelda is, what quadrant Ganon is in, what quadrant your silver arrows will be, which we know they are here in 9, and what guards the compass. Just hope we don't find a hint that says the kidnapped guards the compass. Because you'll see why if we see that hint.
And prepare to laugh if you find nothing guard the compass. Yes, it has happened. That's why I say it. Anyway, back to the race here. We are going to be listening for Piggy, and that's the thing that's going to be something that we will definitely be listening for.
Yeah, but we don't want to go into his room right away, because we want this item that will knock him out.
But we still want the information, so either way, we want to know where he is.
Yeah, we'll definitely want it for information. I just love the entrance of 9. Walk through wall.
Yeah, it's a very, very ominous entrance. Walk through a wall to save the princess. You notice that that goes into a doorway as well, because that room has to have doorways. This is a double shutter. This will not be hiding the princess.
Nope. The only time you see multiple shutter doors is with Ganon.
Now you notice that was a room that is not marked on the map. There are a couple rooms like that in level 9 and first quest as well. The Eyes of Ganon's face in that one. But there are a couple of rooms that are not marked on the map in here, so we can treat those as Explorer. They just won't show up on the map.
Oh, hi, Rizzies. A line of them.
Oh. That's a very nice group of enemies to run into, especially when they're beefy. And we're going to have a slight health refill by RandomEffekt here.
Yep. Please wait. Loading hearts.
24, 35, 31. Hi! And RandomEffekt is pushed into a key that he doesn't really need by a room full of very, very friendly blue bubbles.
Yep. That's one
room.
High reserves again. Nicely
By
done.
the way, eatmysteel did just get his ladder. And he got mugged immediately. But with the enemy key, you know what? Who cares? Here, have 5 keys. They will vaporize as soon as I leave.
Yep, there are patches here, 9. Which tends to be loud as well.
That tends to be common as well. I hear a piggy. Oh, no, that is a patcher, sorry.
Yeah, we've seen that Patra.
And we're walking through a wall over here.
See, there's a single shutter door. Zelda could be there, but...
Take out the enemies, so we don't have confirmation. I would have cleared out that room just for the information, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it could be a room she's in.
If we go left and we see another shutter, I would clear out that room. That could be the princess. Let's clear these bats out. He's thinking the same thing right now. Confirmed.
Confirmed. We know where the kidnapped awaits.
He paused for a moment to check that location on his tracker, make sure it was good and marked so he knew where to go to later. He will be remembering that location. And please insert ticket. Thank you very much. And hi, Patra.
You might want to kill this Patrick because we need to find a staircase that leads to the silver arrows. So we're one puzzle piece down. We still gotta find the pig and the silver arrows.
We do have a staircase. Unfortunately, it's just a transport staircase, which is not what he's looking for right now.
And I believe
He's done some great exploration of this level as well. He hasn't really left any room unexplored.
And I believe Second Quest 9 has less staircases, so...
Hey, we have an item,
If
but
I don't-
unfortunately it's not the correct item.
Nope, we don't want that.
So we now know where everything is, because I think the only thing we have left to locate is the recorder.
Yep, and if you want, go ahead and give the item recap.
Well, we don't... Do we need to really do an item recap? Most of us in the corner, I know Darkfalls is kind of going against item recaps, but I'll go ahead and talk about some of the items that are not on the tracker here. The items that are not on the tracker typically are the, the white sword item, which was the book. That's not... The white sword item cannot even be marked on the tracker, but the book is also that item that cannot be... That's not on our tracker anyway, so there you go. The book was our white sword item. And in level 8, we had the what would have been the white sword replaced by a pack of bombs. We also had the what was the other item? The magical key.
Yep.
The Armos item was the heart container. Everything else is exactly what you see in the lower left corner. So you know that recorder was in level 1, which is the last item we knew the whereabouts of. Silver arrows are in 9 with the shrapnel that we just saw. Everything else is, let's just see it. That bow was considered the coast item. And apparently the white sword item can be tracked now, I'm told. So this is good to know. That was upgrade since the last race. I know I did throw that idea out there, so that's good to see that's added in now. And eatmysteel finds Act 2. This would be his last Triforce. Now, given how thoroughly RandomEffekt has been exploring level 9, I want to say eatmysteel's probably going to have a hard time making up ground here in on RandomEffekt because RandomEffekt, going through these continual turnstile rooms here, has been very thorough in his exploration. He has to do some more exploration on the left side to find the pig and the silver arrow. But unless he completely overlooks the room, it's going to be hard for eatmysteel to come back, I think.
And we just got a hint where Ganon is the beast awaits southwest of Skull.
That's most of the level that remains, so we kind of had that narrowed down except for a few rooms in the upper left. Oh, look at that! Right next door, we had a piggy. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't fight Ganon yet.
Please try again later. But now we are on that real hunt of where are those silver arrows.
So,
which quadrant is it in?
So that was the most convenient hint ever. The beast awaits in southwest of Skull.
And you're
go to the next room.
And you got Ganon, yeah, you got Ganon yelling while the old man's telling you, the beast. Just go next.
The beast awaits in southwest. Okay, enough of voice effects. Go to the next room. Yeah, I agree with that hint. Anyway, still working to find the Triforce in level 2. We'll be pretty much go after that. I don't think he picked up the bow from the coast yet. We don't have it tracked, so I'm assuming he didn't pick that up yet. Boo! Exit on your left.
Eatmysteel also needs to find that power bracelet, so he left it laying earlier. So.
And as eatmysteel finds and decides to collect his raft for some reason, which is surprising because he knows where that level 9 has to be power bracelet locked. So I don't know why he's picking up the raft. So another comment in the chat. The beast is next door. He won't be quiet. Please kill him for my sanity. eatmysteel is on his way to level 9 after picking up the bow. 225 rupees. He's gonna have a lot of shots with that bow. He can probably buy the arrows. He can probably buy the arrows at this point.
Well, before eatmysteel could go to level 9, he needs to go
he
back.
does have a power bracelet, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go back and find that.
That would be useful, I guess.
I hear Ganon too.
No, we already know where he is. He's in the southwest.
Wait, oh yeah. It's not like I heard him.
Remember, he was right next door to the old man. He wants some safety. RandomEffekt inserts clip and then inserts ticket.
Followed by another one.
Insert ticket. Thank you very much.
So Zelda looks like has multiple entrances. Oh, transport. And of course, insert another ticket here. Going this way.
And for those wondering, we just had some noise. Yeah, there's your hint.
Go to next door!
RandomEffekt does this regularly. He likes to torment the old men. Yes, I know. Be quiet. You're louder than Ganon. Which is hard to do, so credit for him for that.
Who would be louder, old men or Ganon? Oh, probably Ganon.
Yes!
By looking of it, that several hours might be in a northwest corner.
I think they have to be.
Pretty much full clear 9 up to that point.
Yeah, they have to be in the top left somewhere. There's still at least 6 rooms up there. So it has to be up there. It's also being noted it could be the left nostril, but I think that might be where Zelda... Wasn't that where Zelda was?
Yeah, that's where Zelda is. So northwest corner, let's go. And eatmysteel did find the recorder, so...
Oh, and we're not even over there to play Name That Tune.
Just pretend you hear it, just name a tune. I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't hear the song, so name that tune. Maybe we can put the music over there for a moment to hear it. Yeah, we already know where Ganon is, so we don't need to listen that badly. So, eatmysteel gets his bow.
He's probably gonna walk to 9, looks like.
We're getting out of stream updates on another race that finished. We're not going to spoil it here on the air, but It looks like another race that was just happening on a different channel has concluded. So those of you watching the YouTube playlist, feel free to watch our other races in the playlist. You'll be able to see more great races in this tournament. Eat My Steel is in level 9. He found the doorway, and he's going to find that he has to walk through a wall into a doorway. And RandomEffekt is thinking, processing. 32, 64, 70, 96, 128, 256. Ready!
Oh, shoot.
Indeed. There are comments in chat saying that they will be surprised if Eat My Steel pulls this comeback. Honestly, I will too, given how much of level 8 remains for RandomEffekt. Not very much, so it looks like the level might be starting to get to him a little bit, though, because he's trying to figure out how to get over there. It looks like it might be a magical staircase somewhere to get over the silver arrows. Those are never fun. Or should I say they're always fun, depending on how you look at them.
Look, high fives.
Hey, they're in the same room. There you go. And there's why you don't want fire on the end of the wand. If it ends up in the doorway, you're waiting for that fire or you're taking damage.
I don't think RandomEffekt's been here, but you might still just was here, so...
It is a transport. He has not taken it, but I think we've concluded that it is a magical staircase to get to the silver arrows, which are possibly in the upper left corner. So we may need that magical staircase. He probably should be taking some of these staircases.
Nice ladder clip by Eat My Steel.
Very nice.
Hi, Patra. How are you doing today? Don't mind me.
Just passing through. Excuse me. Excuse me. I said excuse me. Let me through. Fine.
Don't over her head.
Don't want to let me through. If you don't want to let me through, I'm going to have to take you out. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Wizzy. Whenever you see Wizards in dungeons, you just know they're going to be in level 9 every time. Oh, another Patra. This is glorious.
And that was the same one we were just seen like a minute ago.
Yeah, the one that Eat My Steel defeated. And RandomEffekt is, he's too good to deal with Patras. Joking, of course.
We know this won't be a staircase. Because it was a shutter door.
Oh, hey, the same Patra. We're seeing him a lot tonight. I'm waiting for RandomEffekt to walk into a staircase, which is a one-way staircase into a shoot room. That's what I'm waiting to see. Oh, dark room with a whiz room. Like it.
Yep.
Now, there is a door up here. He can open this door. This may not be a staircase access after all.
No.
Oh, wait, that was the princess. That was the princess room. So the nostril is available if he hasn't been there yet. So, fourth room in the second row.
Oh wait, that's the
Oh, nostril's been cleared. Which sounds really disgusting.
This could be the room you were looking for.
Everyone's looking for something.
Let's clear a few enemies, see what takes priority. Just hope Rizzies don't take priority. Oh good, blue ones don't.
Eat My Steel is finding the shutter, which he has not opened that, the enemy clearance in that room, so he's going to go with the bats. He's going to clear this one, seeing the door here, pretty sure. He will get his Zelda information as soon as he clears this room. And he now has his Zelda information. And we have a staircase. It is a transport. If this comes out in a one-way staircase... No, it's the upper left corner. This is where you want to go. And the bomb hole opens. This could be a push block.
Oh, it's guarded by a Patra.
How convenient.
Oh, nice bomb drop. You might want to grab that.
The block did not push. Now, that's nothing to be too excited about, because Eat My Steel, when he comes up there, he'll probably do the same thing. We're in similar rooms right now, but they're different locations. This could be a push block as well.
Guarded by another Patros, so Patros are guarding possible stuff. And unfortunately, Eat My Steel took it.
Oh, if he had any chance, it's gone now. I think it was too much to hope for anyway. But if he had any chance, it's gone now, because right there, we have the silver arrows.
We know what Ganon is. We know what Zelda is. Let's just go turn around and get some bacon. So official goal mode about just over 1.5 hours in.
Yep, so now we are officially on the way to the pig. So we're going to go torture the old man once again and then go next door. Because why not?
Why not poke the old guy 175 times? Fuck his
I mean,
eye
how many times we poke our own eye out? We can poke his eye out. He can take it. He's an old man. He can't see anyway.
If he does see, he can't see that far.
Yeah.
He's always trapped in a room. He doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, clearly he must not be able to make his way out. And getting the bubbles just to ensure that he is able to move around freely. And, hello, beefy wizzies. And Eli Steel is unknowingly right behind him right now, but he doesn't have the silver arrows. And he also doesn't know where Ganon is. There's the princess's room again.
Yep. And Ganon's only a couple rooms away, so after you kill Ganon, you're just going to turn around and say,
Yep,
"Hi, Zelda, how are you doing?"
He's going to insert ticket, go down, insert ticket again. Be told that you're going to get the hint, go to the next room, so to speak, paraphrasing. And you can hear the piggy. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Ganon.
For real this time.
Actual fight. We're looking for possibly 8 hits. Now, it could be plus or minus because of the shuffle. We are at 8 hits. That has not changed in this scene. And we have soggy bacon.
Yep, just get the stun lock real quick. Fast bacon.
And just kill the old man, please.
Just don't poke your eye out. Killing an old man. That's the only thing we'd like to require.
So he's going to insert tickets in reverse now, using a clip again on the top one. And he's going to go next door one room after dealing with getting by these wizzies who are putting in a last-ditch effort. Going to cross the water, enter the doorway, thank you very much. And look at that room the princess is in. Nothing in there at all except some shooting statues that aren't going to do anything because they're too slow. So, RandomEffekt has completed the seed. His official SRL time is 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 38 seconds. Get your GGs in chat if you have not already.
Yep.
Emi Steel was going right behind. He was, he actually made it closer than you would have guessed by the fact he was 3 Triforces behind as RandomEffekt went into level 9. He did make a really good play trying to get back into the race, but unfortunately it was just too much for RandomEffekt. His exploration was too thorough. He was able to narrow down the places he needed to go and managed to figure out what to do. By the way, for those of you who randomly guessed Illusion of Gaia for our Name That Tune without hearing the flute music, congratulations, you're being burned.
And with that, we have RandomEffekt in a booth with us. GG's.
And it went really well up until I just didn't mark that staircase down. I was kind of just in more mode of doing things, and then I did not have that on my map, so I was like, where the heck, what room did I skip that has the staircase that I need?
By the way, quick note that Eat My Steel just found Ganon, and he does not have the silver arrows yet.
Yeah, I was in 9 way longer than I needed to be honest.
We thought he might come back. If he found the right staircase while you were still trying to figure out what to do, that he could have pulled this back. But I think he just had too much ground to cover. You had been very thorough in your exploration. We knew it was only a matter of time before you'd find that staircase. Given how thorough your exploration of level 9 was, you pretty much had this locked up by the time you got to level 9.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was just... unfortunate that it was a magic staircase, and another unfortunate that I just didn't mark because I had so many other... there were so many open rooms to go to when I found that stair for the first time that I was just started marking more rooms to go to rather than marking the stairs. So... But overall, the seed was okay. Lots of ladder blocks. I'm glad I persisted in level 4 to get the red ring. Was that like a pretty big difference maker in the seed?
You did persist in that very early. In fact, the bigger difference than the red ring, to be honest with you, you found the rod in your first level. Eat My Steel, I think it took him a few levels to get to, you found a few other levels first. I think he found levels, I want to say level 6 might have been one of the first levels he found, I'm not sure. Maybe level 3.
I think it was 6 because he did pick up Lord Banana at 06.
Yeah, he picked up Lord Banana as his first item. So level 6 was one of his first levels.
Gotcha.
That was his first item aside from the wooden candle, as I've heard Jiggly Saint call it in other broadcasts. He did have that banana first, the Lord Banana first. And he did get to the rod later. By then, you already had your rod. You had 3 Triforces cleared. That's when he got his rod. He got his first Triforce, same level you got yours.
Yeah, I had found 1 and 4 before that. 1, 4, and 8 before that. I went in a little bit to level 1, but I couldn't really do anything without some offensive weaponry and bombs. And then when level 4, when I found that and I got bombs, I tried to go back in just to see what I could explore, and got that red ring, which was pretty good. But then I was like, nah, I really can't do anything else in here, and I don't want to keep plugging away at it for no reason. So I was lucky to find 3 when I did, when I had the candle and some bombs, and persist to get that rod with 3 HP. What are those, Tektites or whatever. I would have probably used a bomb on them, but I'm glad that I could corral them so I didn't have to. But yeah, I thought maybe I had that. I didn't think I was really far behind, if at all, when I found the wand. I think I felt okay. I just felt really bad in level 9. Like, I kind of felt like he was right on my heels in level 9, or he could be.
And you mentioned the red ring earlier, and noted that you were persistent to find that red ring. I will not lie. I said after about 3 or 4 deaths, I would, at that point, probably leave and come back. Because it just made sense to me at that point. This is a little difficult to get through. Maybe a couple more hearts. It's worth coming back later to see what's in there, because you probably knew by that point it was an item. And then you persisted through. You found that red ring and was like, well, that's going to help. So that was actually worth fighting for.
Yeah, when I saw an open staircase, it's worth fighting for. I was determined I was gonna get in there, and I could do it if I could just get the right boost when I needed to get through the like. That's all I wanted to do. So, took 4 tries or something.
Yeah, they really wanted a snack on you today, from what we could see there.
But yeah, overall, seed wasn't bad. I found an any key pretty early. That was nice. Just a really late ladder, which was in 7, which wasn't that hard to get to. It's just not a place you're going to check usually early in the game. So, kind of happy that Recorder was actually not needed at all, which is kind of surprising in a mixed overworld. Sometimes you can get that wand that really evades you from a level that gets you to something. There wasn't really anything blocked by anything. Wand, power bracelet. Well, I mean, power bracelet for 9, but like you could still progress a lot in the game without having the power bracelet. And I chose the right level to go back to. And, I could have gone to 1 or 5, but I knew exactly where everything was in 5, so I might as well just go to 5 immediately. I still had I guess I only had a couple of rooms in level 1 too, but I don't know why I went to 5 first. Just a thought.
I'm just disappointed we didn't get to hear the 8-bit version of Illusion of Gaia. That's what disappointed me. But nonetheless, Eat My Steel did find his silver arrows. I'm not sure why he's still up in this magical staircase area. Maybe try to see if there's another way to get back down. Maybe at this point I would just go up A and continue, because he knows where Ganon is. He knows where the girl is. And he has the silver arrows.
And that's what he's going to do, it looks like, because he is out of bombs too.
But he can get to where Ganon is. He can get to where the girl is. He doesn't need to worry about bombs anymore. So he is going to be on his way to finishing and possibly joining us shortly here himself.
I think I want to point out that the play of the game for me was using my last potion in level 9 because I was sick of the inverted controls, and I go through the room immediately into a room full of blue bubbles. That was great.
I didn't even catch that.
I kind of missed that. So
I got hit by the red bubbles in the 3-lined block room where there was a staircase. It was pretty early in the dungeon, and then I think it was 2 or 3 rooms above that was a just full of blue bubbles, and that's why I wasn't really worried about getting hit later when I found those.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that was it's hard to know that you have inverted controls unless you watch carefully. It's he's making weird jittery movements. Okay, probably inverted. But otherwise, it's hard to see that you have inverted controls. So we didn't even catch that. We had no idea.
Yeah, because I know when I play, I have the display put on, so it's obvious when I get it. For instance. But a poverty seed in this one for the small. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, let's not just talk about the 1. Let's bring them all up. 1 for the small, 26 for the medium, 54 for the large. That is a poverty seed through and through. I never noticed what the door repair was though.
I think I hit a lot of them early, and I didn't really have a lot of rupees, so they just took them all. Yeah, I was really happy. I'd found a couple bomb shops, and I found my first actual secret. I was wondering where all the money was, and I found it, and I was like, oh, thank God I found a secret. This is great. I can go buy bombs. And then I realized it was 54, and I was like, ooh, that could be bad. But it worked out that I got to buy 2 hints, and one of them was basically the only one that I needed. That really helped me out to know that the power bracelet was going to lead to the silver arrows. So I knew that the silver arrows were in 9 at that point. There's no need to go back to 1.
Yeah, you'll be happy to know that the 3rd hint in that hint shop was old news. It was just the red ring. And that was the only hint shop I think we found, or at least bought hints in.
That's the only one I found. So the other one was either recorder blocked, power bracelet blocked, or in the northwest part of Death Mountain that I never went to.
There were a lot of places we never really checked out, so it's possible that it was any of those, as you said. And we'll Eat My Steel poke the old man's eye out. Nope.
Apparently there was a lot of poking eyes out in the seed. But, it's Randomizer. Poking eyes is a thing.
But anyway, Eat My Steel did take down the bacon, and is going to be on his way very, very shortly in the princess's room. In fact, he is 1 room south of it right now. So everyone in chat, get your GGs on standby here, as we're going to have a second finish for Eat My Steel in second place for this. His final official SRL time is 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 20 seconds. Again, get those GGs in chat.
Yep. Very good race. Give both of these runners a follow.
I see a little bit of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, just give both of these runners a follow if you haven't because they did put on a great show.
They did. That was actually that turned into a bit more of an exciting race towards the end, as it looked like Eat My Steel was going to start a comeback. But RandomEffekt, as I said before, just had way too much ground covered in level 9 by that point. Just had to figure out what staircase he hadn't marked, and that was what it came down to secure the win. So we'll see if we can Eat My Steel in here as well. And as of now, Eat My Steel is joining us in the commentary booth. So all I shall say at this point is GG.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And how did that seed go for you?
Actually, for me, that actually went pretty good. Just being like 10 minutes away from RE here, I felt pretty good about that, really, at the end of the day. A little hung up at 9 at the end there, but not too bad.
One of the big differences, as I was noting with RandomEffekt in the last few minutes here, was he had the file names. Obviously, you can't see his file names without seeing the stream ahead of time, but he used the file names Race to the Wand. And I know I've said in races in the past, especially one that went over 2 hours, the first thing I said before that race even started was the rated can determine what kind of race or what kind of result we end up having. And as usual, that came true today because RandomEffekt found that rod very early. By the time you came to the rod, he already had 3 Triforces cleared thanks to the help of the rod. And after that, you were pretty much even in terms of how you did things, but he just had the execution advantage for that 3 levels ahead of you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured when it was like one key door that it was behind, and like I went to 3 like twice early, and I just didn't have keys, didn't have any way to do anything. I was like, oh, I'll come back here, but it was pretty close to start. But yeah, I figured once I found, I was like, oh, yeah, that wasn't too hard to find.
Yeah, my I was talking about this earlier. My dungeon order, I found level 1, did a little bit and bailed. Found level 4, went out. Found level 8, went out. Went back to 4 when I got some bombs, and I found where the red ring was in level 4. It was in the spiral staircase, but I didn't have anything, and so I died, or I like had to up an A or died. I think my one death was actually there. But I had to up an A a few times because I was trying to like do 1 damage boost with the blue candle to get past the likes to get in there. It took me like 4 tries, but got the red ring out of there. That was really a nice early find. And then I basically did all of the northeast, up an A, and found 3 right away. So I had the wand at like maybe 20-ish, 25 minutes, somewhere in there. Pretty quick.
Yeah, he was persistent with that red ring.
Yeah,
then you can go ham.
I think red ring and any key I found fairly early, so that made things kind of go pretty smoothly. But once I got the any key, I think I got back to 3 pretty quick to find.
But yeah, the RandomEffekt, I think, pretty much did 100% level 9. I don't think there was a single room he left unturned in that level 9 looking for the silver arrows.
There was one room.
Yeah, I was just gonna finish that thought. There was one room you didn't get to travel into, but other than that, you were pretty much everywhere in level 9. You had almost everything explored.
Yep, level 9 so nice you do it twice.
I was worried for a little while I was gonna have to bail out of 9 and find bombs because there were so many whizzies and orange whizzies in that dungeon. I was like, well, let's go push some walls for a little bit and see if anything turns up. Oh, hey, there's a silver.
Yeah, I was getting nervous. I was trying to build up counts, and that reverse C red Wizrobe room right below the silvers that you couldn't actually go above. You couldn't. It was right below where the silvers were, but you couldn't connect it. I was trying to get a bomb force on them, and it was just awful with how much HP they had. And there was like 6 or 8 of them in that room, and every time I went to bomb one, they would never die. Like I wasted like 6 bombs or something like that to kill 3 of them because they kept like swapping out of how like what one was damaged. It was really painful. And then it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I did something similar to that. The room was a couple rooms above, like right over by Zelda, like a room down and left of Zelda. There was a reverse C with all the orange whizzies in there, and I think
Yeah,
I wasted
that's
all
the
my
one.
bombs killing those guys. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's the same one I'm talking about because Zelda was right next to the silvers.
Right, yeah, she was a few rooms above, I think.
So it was a good seed. Like I said, not a lot that was really blocked, which makes it a quick seed when you don't have to find a bunch of items. Almost everything in the almost all levels were accessible, which was nice and makes for easy going. So thanks.
And level 9 was one that needed the power bracelet, so once you had all 8 levels found, it was just a matter of, okay, I got 3 places left.
Oh yeah, Ari, did you get the hints for that?
I did. I bought 2 hints at the waterfall, and one of them that I bought. One of them said, I think something I already knew or I didn't care about. The boomerang in 6, yeah. Which is funny that I wrote that down. I think I still dug out the boomerang in 6 for some reason. I had written that down, but I was I don't know. I was not thinking.
Yeah, I saw the book, like, it was pretty late when I got up there finally, and I was like, oh, do I really want that? Ah, fine, I'll get it. And then, like, 2 caves later, there's hints. Oh, let's go get some hints. And I got those hints and figured out, okay, yep, Silver's Power Bracelet 9.
And this flag said I will never pass up a book really ever because they could just be, even if you don't buy hints, they're helpful inside of dungeons. They're helpful. It's helpful inside of 9. Like there's no reason not to. At any point, there's no reason not to pick it up unless you are basically finishing the game. At that point, you're not picking up anything.
The hints in the dungeon are usually really useful, and since they are free hints in the dungeon, it just makes sense to that perspective. I agree with that. It also led us to that comical moment where we walked into the hint room. We're told that the beast awaits in the southwest of Skull. And by the way, this pig is screaming so loud. Can you please go kill him next door for me?
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, GG, Eat My Steel.
Yeah, GG, man.
Race. And thanks for the restream.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Like I said, I was happy to just kind of keep up with you. I'm pretty new at doing this, and to be just kind of not too far back, I thought, even though I lost, I was really happy with how I played, and it went pretty smooth for me all.
Nice.
You did play really well. You had a really good run through that seed. Again, it would have even been closer if you had gone to that rod a little earlier and gotten the same combat advantage that RandomEffekt had. Would have been a much closer race, I think, if you'd gotten to that sooner. But other than that, you did play the seed really well.
Thank you.
Very well played. And you're not out of the tournament yet. You're still going to go down to the lower bracket, I believe, at this point. And let me just double check. Go ahead.
And as you're saying that, I believe your next opponent will be Sidge Crusher in the lower bracket. So
that'll be a tough one too.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. And also for RandomEffekt, who is going to move on in the to round 3 of the upper bracket, which will be played. Which at this point I can only say will be played sometime by April 7th. That's all I can say at this point. Looking at the schedule, can be played well before that, of course, which is by that date. I can tell you the opponent for that will be either Dig Shake or Roo Slugs. Now, looking at the schedule right now, I'm going to see if that's on the schedule as of right now. And Dig Shake and Roo Slugs are scheduled for March 23rd. So once we find out who the opponent will be, the winner of that will be the opponent for RandomEffekt in the next part of the tournament. Now it says March 23rd, but that's at 12:30 in the morning. So March 22nd for some of you. So it's going to be in 2 days, basically. 12:30 in the morning, March 23rd Eastern Time. So Dig Shakes and Roo Slugs will be at that time, and sometime over during the day, March 23rd, I'm sure discussions will begin as to when that next matchup will be scheduled. So with that said, any other thoughts from either of the runners here before we begin to wrap up here?
No, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed.
Have a good night.
Yeah, not much.
Have a good night.
Good night.
And GG again to both of you. So covering the upcoming schedule for tomorrow, just very quick coverage of the races coming up tomorrow. We have 4 races on the calendar here. We have Fury SK versus King Doll to start things off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll probably be on one of the speed gaming channels, just not sure which one yet. Nothing scheduled yet as of right now. Alsoa versus Ice Poo. That's going to be a good match, I think, to look forward to here. That is at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Again, channel not assigned. Dark Falls versus Fryteeth will be at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And Antlers versus Zeb Gedney will be at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Now, if you want to know where those races are in the bracket, I'm not going to go into the details of each one, but the schedule command, or the Z1R command, has been updated in the live chat now. I brought it up, so anyone who wants to can go look up the bracket. And you can actually see where the matches I just named are in the bracket, whether they're upper bracket, lower bracket. So feel free to use that and look up those matches and see which matches are the ones you really want to watch here in the bracket. And we hope to see you at as many of those matches as you want to watch tomorrow.
Yep.
So with that said, I'm going to bring up the speed gaming schedule very quickly, a couple other events on tomorrow, and then we'll wrap up here. While I'm doing that, I want to remind you, make sure you follow Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through 6. Make sure you follow Randomania, our partner for this tournament, and Randomania 2 through 4 as well, and get those covered as well. Now, I'm looking at the schedule. There is a race in the Super Metroid Prodigy tournament going on at 2:30 p.m. this evening. That's going to be on the main Speed Gaming channel. There appears to be a Wind Waker Randomizer race going on right now as well over on Speed Gaming 5, which we'll probably end up posting into. There's also an Azure Dreams race coming on at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, very early.
Early morning, ugh.
Yeah, it's the Azure Dreams Rock Me to the Top tournament. I saw one of these earlier on the schedule today. Not sure what that is yet. I might have to look that race up to see what that is. So those are a couple other events going on in Speed Gaming. Other races on tomorrow. There, of course, is the Link to the Past Randomizer League. I commentate some of that as well. Daily races in that. There's a Kirby's Dream Land tournament. Final Fantasy Randomizer is going on tomorrow. There's a tournament in that. Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer. All sorts of different things going on here. We hope to see it as many of those events as possibly interest you.
Exactly.
And we'll be happy to see you there. And if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to come down to the live channels and see what we're airing whenever you see this. We'll be happy to have you here. So any other thoughts you have tonight before we wrap up, Sharky?
No. Just, GG's both our honors. Congrats to RandomEffekt on the win. And it was fun, calling this race tonight with you. So there's that. So give Cyclone a follow as well. And tracking, Belle, give her a follow as well.
That's right. Belmort79, our tracker. Make sure you give her a follow. And he mentioned me. My Twitch is CycloneGU. I'll stream there someday. And make sure you follow Sharky2107 as well. I'm sure he does some things on his channel as well. And I'm sure he'd love to have you around as well. So, but more important than that, make sure you follow these runners. They're the ones putting on the show, the real show for you. They're running. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. So
we wouldn't.
Follow them. Make sure you follow them. And their names are exact. You see them on the screen. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and tap myself out here. I'm going to say I also want to thank you, chat, for watching. We couldn't do this without you either. So thank you for being part of this broadcast yourselves, and anyone watching the VOD on YouTube. Happy to have you with us as well. I'm going to give my co-com partner, Sharky, the final word. I'm just going to say good night, and happy Rando, and take it away.
All right, with that, hope you guys did enjoy watching this. It was a fun race. So till next time, just make sure you eat plenty of bacon. Till then, guys.
Good night.